Okay, good morning everyone. So today we will see about transportation engineering. I will be handling transportation engineering as well as structural design thing. Okay. So first class we will see about the transportation engineering. So here it is of a total 100 marks. Okay, that is in theoretical part. That is 30 for in-sem and for end-sem exam. Okay, 30 will be in-sem and the 70 will be the end-sem exam. Either it may be MCQs or if everything sets well means it will be the exam mode. The exam will be in offline mode. So while taking the lecture, I will concentrate on both. Okay, that is the practical point of view. Okay, so and we have term work of 50 marks. Okay, here in term work we have some practicals do, but we will see if the college reopens very soon means we will do all the practicals with respect to the syllabus. If not, I will take the online either from the YouTube or from the laboratory. However, it is possible. So there only we can conduct the tests. Okay. So keep it in mind. 30 marks for in sem, 70 for the end sem, and 50 for the term work examinations. Okay, total including both uh, theory and practical 100 plus 50 it is 150 marks. About the SD3 I will tell you in the next lecture whenever I am taking the SD3. So jumping into the syllabus, transportation engineering, we have the first unit that is highway development and planning. So here what we are doing today is that we will see the some basics. Okay, the diploma students will be knowing about the transportation engineering because they have learned some basics in their diploma. So apart from the science students, here also they have given some of the introductions and basics regarding to the mode of transportation, that is roadway. Actually we have different mode of transportation, that is roadway, airways and waterways. Okay, but sticking to the syllabus, it is only a roadways. Okay, so in the very first unit, we will give the brief introduction about the transportation, how it has actually started. We have different type of roads, that is Roman Road, Mcadam Road, Terraced Road. So we have a number of different type of roads. So we will see that one and how the development has been done, classification, and we have different types of road patterns and etc. So in the very first unit, it is full of the theoretical. Okay. Apart only the 10%, we have some numericals. That is how to calculate the length of national highway, how to calculate the length of state highway, major district road, and different types of roads. Keeping into consideration that whether if it is offline mode means one question will be the theoretical and one question will be the numerical one. And the numerical question will be the very easier one. Directly you have the formula and you will substitute and you will get the result. So the first unit is very simple and you can score full marks from the very first unit. And second unit, the geometric design of highway. So in the second unit, the geometric design of highway, actually you know surveying you have learned about the different types of curves. Okay, so here also while designing the road, we will consider the curves. Okay, valley, hill. Okay, whether it is a simple curve or reverse curve, whatever. Considering with respect to the geometric feature and the alignment. Okay, alignment of the wave, whether it is a straight or little bit across the and different types of places where it is reaching. So what we are doing, we will considering all the factors while going to construct a road. So keeping it all in mind, we will go to designing a road. Okay. So we have a number of different types of elements. Sides are there, and this one is most important. Side distance calculations, design of horizontal alignment, vertical alignment that are already learned in the surveying. Okay, intersection problems. Okay, drainage, and etc. So this will be about the second unit. When you come to the third unit, okay, so you have already learned about the basics and you have learned about the designing. Okay, the next important thing is that you have to know about the traffics. Okay, which type of vehicles are moving. Okay, what is the traffic volume or traffic density, or what is the flow. So we all learn in this in third unit, and also we will learn how to control the traffic also. So these all are thing it is in the third unit. And fourth unit, payment materials. So you want to construct a road, okay? So see, you want to construct a residential building. So what are the materials required for that? We required cement, sand, aggregate, steel, granite, etc. So similarly, for construction of the road also we have a number of materials which is required to construct two types of road. That is one flexible road or damper road or asphalt road or tar road, and another type is CC road or cement concrete road. So for construction of these two types of roads, what are the materials that we require? So that all things we will learn about in the fourth unit. Simultaneously, whatever you learn in the practicals, it is fully embedded in the fourth unit, that is material testing. So testing also embedded in or included in the fourth unit. Practical as well as the fourth unit, it is the same. Next, designing. So initially I have said that we have two types of road, that is flexible pavement and rigid pavement. Flexible pavement is nothing but it is a asphalt road or tar road, and rigid road is nothing but it is a cement concrete road. So how to design means what should be the thickness of the road. Okay, we have n number of layers. With respect to that, what should be the thickness of the each layer? For example, while designing a beam, you have to determine the thickness, width, length of the beam. For slab, you will determine the thickness of the slab. Similarly, here also the road will be having n number of the layers. So with respect to the load or vehicle load acting on the road, so with respect to that load we will design the payment. Okay, next, after knowing about all that one, we have how to construct a road. Okay, that is included in the last unit, that is sixth unit. Okay. So here the first, second and third unit are very easy, and you can fully fetch the full marks. You can get all the, if the mode of exam is offline means you can easily get 17 plus 17 plus 17 full marks from the first, second, third unit. And when you come to the fourth unit is that here you have to remember the procedure. Okay, how to conduct a test, or what is the permission allowable percentage, etc. So here you have to little bit you have to memorize. Keep in mind that what are the procedures, and what should be the result if we get above the 50%, if we get below 30%, which type of road it will come. So here you have to think about that one. So the fifth unit, that is the designing of the payment, it will be a little bit tougher for you. Means you have to practice more time to be perfect in this unit. And the sixth unit, again, it is simple. If you consider this first part, it is very simple. I have n number of videos, that is real-time videos, which the people were constructing the road in the area. So I have some roads videos. So by seeing that video also, you can write full whatever he may ask. You can write it. You can get full marks. It is not that you have to read whatever it is in the textbook or any reference book. So by seeing the videos also, you can get the full marks. So only the thing is that fifth unit and this modern technique, it is not that much difficult. So the fifth unit, it will be little bit difficult for you, because here you have to do some practices. And one more thing is that here we have a number of numericals. The second unit is completely depends upon the numericals. Only the thing is that if you remember the formulas, then the questions will be the direct one. He will ask the direct questions, remember the formulas, or understand the condition what he is asking and directly substitute the whatever he has given the values, we will end with the result. So this was just a glimpse about the your syllabus, whatever it is there. And coming to the practical part, that is 50 marks. The university has given 50 marks for the practicals. So here we have a number of tests. Okay, I have already prepared the manual. Soon I will post it in the group, so you can just copy it and keep it ready. Once the college is open, you can do the test and so you can enter the values. So coming into the practical part, here we have the tests on aggregate. Okay, you have already done in the SOM, sorry, building material testing and construction technology also. So the first test will be the on the impact value, crushing stress, Los Angeles abrasion, shape, specific gravity, stripping value, and soundness test. So these all things we have already done in the previous semesters. The new thing will be the test on the bitumen. Okay. So whatever you see the dark material on the road, that is nothing but a bitumen tar or asphalt. Okay. So here we have another 7 experiment, that is a penetration test. Okay, you are taking the bitumen. Okay, it will be in a semi viscous material. So we will drop a needle. Okay, having a weight of 100 grams. So how much it penetrates the bitumen. So in detail we will see in the practical part. So next we have ductility test, viscosity test, softening point, flash and fire, specific gravity, and bitumen extraction. So these are the some of the experiments that is conducted on the bitumen. And the third part is that Marshall stability test. This is one of the most important tests that we conduct on the bitumen. Okay. So it will be a bituminous concrete. We will call it as bituminous concrete. That is, it is a combination of the bitumen and the aggregate. Okay. So we take that thing and we will go for a stability test that is called as a Marshall stability test. And this is one of the most important. Similarly, CBR test. We have already learned in the GT. CBR test is one of the most important again to determine the strength and technical visit. So we at Ayurveda we have this one hot mix plant. Okay, your super seniors we have taken them to the Ayurveda hot mix plant. So we will see once the cases comes down so on the college response, we will arrange the site visit. Okay, and also the construction of the road. So we will see if there is any nearby road construction. So there also we will go for it. So that was about the practical thing. Okay, so we have seen about the theoretical and also about the practical. And if you ask which book is good to refer, so I refer that with Khanna and Josto. Okay, if you are really interested to deal with the transportation engineering or your future goal is to that you want to go to the road constructions project, so then you have to study the Khanna and Josto because it is a very uh, good book, and Khanna and Josto is also called as the father of transportation engineering in India. So better to refer this one, Khanna and Josto. I also have the textbook soft copy. I will post it in the group. Okay. This was all about the syllabus, whatever it is there in the transportation engineering for 150 marks. Okay. 30, 70 plus 50, 150 marks. So going for the first unit. So we will go for the introductions. Directly going to the road transportation, we will see different types of mode of transportation. Okay. The first one is that okay, we have three types of mode of transportation. The first one is roadways, the second one is waterways, and third one is the airways. Okay. In roadways, we have we can see the bus, traveling or train. Okay, these all are come under the roadways. Okay. The one thing is that roadways, initially I said that roadways is divided into two types, that is, sorry, payment, that is flexible payment, and another one is the rigid payment. Whatever here you can see is nothing but the flexible payment. Okay, rigid payment is nothing but a CC road. Okay, waterways, we actually deals with the harbors. Okay, breakwater. So these all comes under the waterways. The mainly thing is that we deals with the harbors. So airspace, it is in advanced transportation engineering. Here where we will deal with the runway. Okay, runway, watch house, or towers, and we have different systems, that is bayline or busway. So here we have different types of mm, things to learn in the airways. So just remember for the MCQ's point of view. So while in the lecture, I will be saying that I will giving the importance to the MCQs as well as the offline mode. Okay. Whenever I say that keep it in mind for the MCQs means around 90% we may ask in the exams if it is in a MCQs, and in offline mode also I will highlight which are the most important things. So remember that there are more three modes of transportation, that is roadways, airways, and waterways. If you want to know the definition of the roadways, it is a long, narrow stretch with a smooth or paved surface made for the traveling of a motor vehicle, carriage, etc. between two or more points. Okay. Here it is a smooth means either it may be a flexible payment or it may be a rigid payment. Means it is a tar road or CC road. Paved one, paved surface. Initially, we were having some rough roads. Okay, we will call that one as Macadam roads. We will see in the classifications. In our olden days, we were not having any CC road or any asphalt roads. Okay. The transportation engineering, it is a branch or area in civil engineering which deals with the design, development, construction, management of different mode of transportation. So here the first unit deals with the basic, the second unit deals with the design, okay. The third unit deals with the traffic and its control, fourth deals with the payment material, fifth deals with the design of payment, and sixth deals with the construction process. So these all are included in a branch that we call it as a transportation engineering. So if we come to the history, initially our road was like this. If we go to any villages, or okay, which is still under development, we can see the roads are like this. They have laid the huge stones, okay, or we can call it as a slabs, which is around say 100 mm, 100 to 150 thickness, okay. And you can see those stones are very heavier, okay, because they were not knowing about the design or any the improvement of the road, how the load distribution will be done. So if you take any road, means we have a number of layers and this is your wheel, okay. The load will be distributed in this way, okay. So in details we will see in the designing. So the load will be like this at the this point, okay. At this point the pressure will be more, okay. As you come down the pressure will be, means the area will be more, okay. The load acting, load upon area, here it is more, okay. So obviously the pressure will be less, but our ancestors or In the olden days, the people were not knowing about the roads and etc. So our roads were like this. Okay. So this we will say about one by one. That is Roman roads. Okay. Here we have some MCQs questions. Just keep it in mind. The Roman roads, here we can see the thickness. Okay, thickness means the depth of the cement. Okay, it was around 750 mm to 1200 mm. Okay, so the depth or the thickness of the road was 750 to 150. So here we can see at the hard start bed, they go on digging the road, okay, or the ground. So unless and until they have getting the hard strata, they will go on extracting the mud from the surface. At bottom, what they have done is they have laid the slabs or heavier stones. Above that, they have laid the brick stones or broken stones. Then above that, the lime concrete, okay, mixture of the lime and aggregates. Then this one is a curb, okay. Nowadays, if this is a road at this side near the footpath, this is my footpath, okay, and here where the car is going, this supporting what we call it as a curb. Okay. So they provided the curb such that the mud that won't fall down. Okay. After laying these small aggregate, what they have done here, we can see they have laid a large stones. Okay. So and the size of the thickness of the stones were varying from 10 100 mm to 150 mm, or you can call it as a 10 to 15 centimeter. Okay, because if you lay a slab of smaller thickness, okay, and when the load acts, it will break down. Okay, it will break down. So they have laid the slab of heavier thickness. And I also remember that in our olden days we were having a bullet cart. Okay, and the point of contact of that cart to the road was very small. Okay, so we will call it as a punching force. So due to that, they have laid a slab of heavier thickness or more thickness. So these all about the Roman roads. So next type of road we have, that is a terraced road. Here also we have, the thing is that it has been improved compared from the Roman road. Okay. Here we can see they have laid the stones below that, and one more thing is that it is little bit sloper. Okay, in previous one you can see there was not any slopes. Okay, usually our road will be like this. Okay, our road will be like this. Whenever the rainfall happens, so automatically the rainwater will be drained off to the side drains. Okay, this thing what we do, why we do is that to prevent the substructures. Okay, if the water percolate inside the pavement, if water comes inside, it will damage the below substructures or below layer. So what we do is that we provide some slopes. We provide the slopes such that it drain off the rainwater. So in Roman roads we can't see like that slopes. So it was a completely flat one. But when you come to that resident road, here we can see the slope was provided in 1 is to 45. Okay, the slope was varying surface is nothing but a top surface. Okay, and Here the substructure was completely horizontal, okay, and the above thing was slope. So, and they have laid the foundation stone of 17 to 22 centimeter, okay, angular broken stones of 7 centimeter to 10 centimeter thick. Means they have made layers. Next we have Telford Road. Telford Road, here also it was well more advanced than the previous one. Here also we can see the smaller stones were provided at the end and the stone of larger size is provided at the middle. Actually it is a half section. Okay, so only this much part is taken here. So to provide the slope, okay, what they have done, they have provided the smaller size stone at the end and larger size stones at the middle, such that automatically the slope will be formed. And they have used the broken stone lime mortar, okay, for a binding one. Foundation stone of various sizes. Initially I have said that 17 to 22. Horizontal subgrade, that is a hard strata, bottommost structure of your limit, and they have provided the different types of layers. And here above the stone you can see that the 7 centimeter size of stones, and above that 5 centimeter stones, and above that bearing course or a top surface of 4 centimeter thick. Next one we have Mcadam Road. Okay, this is important. Whatever now the development has been done with respect to the Mcadam Road, and Mcadam was a scientist. Okay, who has developed who has given a contribution to the development of the road. And here, most important for MCQ is that what was the slope in the Macadam Road? So just remember it is 1 in 36. Okay, the cross slope was 1 in 36. Definitely he will ask. And the rest are again that here they have, with respect to the hard strata or subgrade, they have gone laying the some other layers. They have provided different type of layers. The first layer was the broken stone passing from 5 mm sieves, okay, to 10 mm sieves. Sorry, 5 mm for a thickness of how much? 10 centimeter. Above that, they have provided a smaller stone of 3.75 mm sieves, and thickness of this road that layer was 10 centimeter. So they have gone constructing the road in the similar way. Here, remembering the thickness is quite difficult, but remember this cross slope. What was the slope in the Macadam's road? And chances of he may ask in the Telford road also. Just remember it is 1 in 45. Okay, slope is most important. 1 in 45. Either if you go for any higher studies also or any competitive exam, these questions will 100% they will ask. Okay, and in Macadam road it is 1 in 36. Now, what is the role of transportation in development of nations? So, so see why we need a road in our country. Okay, why? Why we need road? Then what is the use of road? what it contributes to our nation. So we have a number of roles of a role that contributes to our nations. That is, the first one is economic role. In that, we can see the place, time, quality, and utility of goods. See here, you are in Delhi and you want to come to Pune. So if you don't have any good road, so the time consuming it will be more. Okay, and it will be become very hard for a person to travel from such a long distance, and mode of transporting of goods it will be difficult. So transporting a good in a train is far better than a road because it has a more carrying capacity with respect to the any truck. Okay, so each mode of transportation has a different uh, importance. If you come to the airways, okay, so it has depends upon the payload how much a flight can carry as a load, but the time taken for a plane from Delhi to Pune is very less as compared to the train and to the roadways or truck. So the different mode of transportation contribute to different importance to the nations or the economic role. So economic role of transportation, that is the place, the time, the quality, and the utility of the goods, changing location of the activities. Okay, and from here you have to go somewhere. So if there is a road, then the more the path will be easier, and the service can be given very quick. For example, if you are a traveler and if you want to visit all over India, then if it is only possible if we have a good road. Okay. Then social role of transportation, formation of the settlement, size and pattern of the settlement, and growth of the urban centers. Okay. So I will take one this area. Okay. I will call this one area as ABC, and I will take another village XYZ. Okay. So see, this city has good roads. Okay. So here you can see these whatever lines I have drawn, these are the roads. Okay. See, if we are having a good roads, okay, or either you can call it as a state highway or major district road, etc. So the the person can travel easier. Okay, so here the time consuming will be less. So what happens, the people start gathering or start settling in this city. Okay, because of good roads, good business with respect to the transportation, so the people start migrating towards this city, and this will become the central business hub. Okay, as you see in the XYZ, you have only one road, and the people migrated from village to city rather from city to village. Okay. So the role of transportation also helps in the social role. Okay, that is formation of the settlement. Okay, see, the peoples have migrated here. Slowly the industries will start. Okay, small scale, either large scale industries will start, ITs will start, some big constructions companies will start. Okay, so the formation of the settlement will be started, and size and pattern of the settlement. So at the initial, this was the area of that city. Slowly, when it go on developing, the city size will be increased. Okay, both of the urban cities. Okay, obviously the growth will increase. For example, we can take Pune and village, village here. Okay, Sangli. So you can easily compare here the whatever the availabilities is more as compared to Sangli. So here you can see it became a huge developing city and also it becoming a metropolitan city also as compared to this one. Then political role of transportation, the administration of an area and political choice obviously. Then environmental role of transportation, that it will be a safety, air pollutions. Obviously, the thing is that if there are good roads, then obviously the vehicles will increase. If vehicle increases, air pollution increases. If air pollution increases, the greenhouse effect increases, and also with respect to increasing the vehicles, noise pollution increases. So we have the environmental effect also. Okay. This was the role of the transportation in the development of the nations. Then scope, scope and role will be the same. The scope is that development, planning and location. Just now I given the idea about the Pune. Okay. Next, highway design, geometric and structures. If it is go on developing means the state highway will become the national highways. Means there will be a development. Okay. So initially we were having only two-lane roads. Okay. With respect to the development, it has become four-lane roads or three-lane roads. Sorry, one-way, three-lane roads. Traffic performance and its control, materials, constructions, maintenance, economic, finance, and administrations. These all come under the scope of heavy engineering. Now, if we talk about the classification of highways, okay, the first thing is that depending upon the weather, okay, all weather road and fair weather road, okay. If you take, say that you are traveling from Pune to Mumbai or Bombay, so the road what you are having, it is all weather roads, correct? That is, you can travel in a summer season, you can travel in a rainy season, and you can travel in a winter season. So in all three seasons you can travel. So that one will call it as a all weather roads. Fair weather road means, see, um, you are traveling from Delhi to Leh Ladakh, okay, or Kedarnath, or some others hill stations in the Kashmir. So, okay, you can travel in a summer, okay, and in few months in winter, but it is will be highly risky in rainy season and also later winter season because in rainy seasons there will be a heavy rains. Okay, so due to heavy rain, all the road will be blocks. You can't travel. And in later winter, what we'll be having, the snows will be there. Okay, due to the heavy snowfall, it will become very difficult for a mode of transportation. Sorry, traveling from one place to another place station with by using road. So these are called as the fair weather roads. And depending upon the carriageway, okay, paved road and unpaved road. What do you mean by paved road? That is flexible pavement, for example, tar road, asphalt, or bituminous road, and in CC road, sorry, rigid pavement, that is. cement, concrete road. These all are called, we will call these as a paved road that we have paved. We have laid something, so we will call it as a paved road. So what you mean by unpaved road? That is the, it may be, say that you are traveling from a field, okay, from one field to another field. So the bullock cart road, okay, in villages you can see there will be no any payments provided. Only the you should go in a gravel road or any undressed road. Okay, so these all are comes under the unpaved roads. Next, depending upon the payment surfaces that is bituminous or CC road, that is flexible road and rigid payment, sorry, flexible payment and rigid payment. And unsurfaced road will be the Mcadam Road. Mcadam Road means the wearing course or top course will be not provided in the unsurfaced road. Okay, based upon the traffic volume, we divide the highways into heavy, medium, and light. Okay, based upon the load and tonnage, this will be the class 1, class 2, class A, B. We will see in depth. Based upon the location and function, we have national highway, state highway, major district road, other district roads, and village road. So Nagpur plan is there, Bombay plan is there, Lucknow plan is there. These three plans are most important for your offline mode. In depth, we will see that one. Now, classification of highway based on the modified system. Okay, if I am going to call a primary, in primary road, we will get express highway, okay, or expressway. Next, we have national highway. In secondary, we have state highway, major district road, and in tertiary, we have other district road and village road. Okay, keep it in mind. Not that much important, but remember this one. For solving the numerical, we need it. Okay. And these things we have seen. And classification of the urban roads is that arterial roads, subarterial roads, collector roads, and local streets. Whatever you see in your areas uh, or in your lane or in your district. Okay, these all come under the arterial. So we will see one by one different type of roads. The first one is expressway or express highway. So here you can see, for example, you have from Pune to Mumbai expressway. Okay. These are the highest classification of road. Okay, with 6 to 8 lanes. Before that, I will tell you what you mean by lane. Okay, here only I have. So, see this picture. This is single lane. This is double lane. Okay, and all the vehicles are moving in this direction. Okay, so that one we will call as one way, two lane road. Okay, here we can see one, two, three. Three lanes are there. One, two, three, and four, five, six. Total, how many lanes are there? Six lanes are there. Okay, these all come under the. Sorry, this is the what? Lanes. Okay, how to distinguish the lanes? Here we can see the markings. So these are called as the lanes. Okay. If it is, see, it is a double carriage. Okay, double carriage. This is also double carriage. If this is your type of road, here it is two lane single carriage road. Okay, we have, if it is having only this much, then we will call it as a single carriage. If it is having like this, we will call it as a double carriage. Then we come to the national highway. National highway is the main road, and remember the definitions. Okay, the national highway is the main road running through the length and width of the country. They connect the capitals of states. Okay, they connect the capitals of states, ports, or large towns, industrial centers, and foreign highways. Okay, just remember the national highway connects what? Capitals of different states. This is Mumbai, or this is Maharashtra, and this is Karnataka. Okay, here we have Bengaluru, and here we have Mumbai. Okay, they connect the different capitals of different states. Okay, they connect the ports. Okay, we here we have Goa, etc., and here we have some important ports, so they connect there also. And if any industrial areas are there, so big industrial areas, then also they connect there, etc. Okay, then we have state highways. These are the roads, are the main arteries of traffic within the states. They connect the important cities, district headquarters within the states. They are also known as the conventional highway. Just remember, the state highway connects the important cities and the district headquarters. Then major district roads, the important road within the districts are in the areas of production and marketing, and connecting those with each other or with the main highway are known as the major district roads. And in other district roads, means we can call it as the taluka roads, the roads serving the rural areas of production and connecting them with an outlet of the market centers, taluka or taluka headquarters, block headquarters, or other main roads are called as the other district roads. Villages roads, from village to, it connects to the taluka. Okay. The roads connecting the village or group of village with each other with the nearest road of a higher category. That means it connects to the other district roads are known as the village roads. So for offline point of view, just remember the definitions of the different types of roads. See, this one should be, for exam it is not there. MCQs, I will take it. The Golden Quadrilateral National Highway is there. Okay, this one here you can see. Okay. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Calcutta. This road we call it as a Golden Quadrilateral, which connects the major cities. At the north, it connects the Delhi. At the west, it connects Mumbai. At the south, it connects the Chennai. At the east, it connects the Kolkata. Remember this one, most important for your MPSC exams and or other SSC exams also. So the Golden Quadrilateral connects the following cities. It is Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. Most important. Along that, they go through the important cities. Here I can say Ahmedabad, Pune, Bangalore, Vijayawada, uh, Bhubaneswar, Allahabad, Agra, etc. But these are the most important four cities connecting the sorry, okay, network connecting the most of the major industrial, agricultural, and cultural cities in India. It forms a quadrilateral connecting the four major metro cities or metropolitan cities of India, that is Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Chennai. And also in between they connect the other cities. The main objectives of these superhighways is to reduce the distance and time between the four mega cities. Mm, okay. Some of the important things that about the express highway is that the design speed will be 120 kilometer per hour. Okay, there will be no any speed limit mm, for the designing of the express highway. Means while designing the any, if he says that design for the national highway, design for the express highway, okay, if he says express highways we will take 120 kilometer per hour, and if it is the national highway we will take 100 kilometer per hour. So just remember this one also. The lane width will be 90 meter. Okay, it will be the 90 meter. Full access control connecting the major points of other cities. No slow moving traffics are there. No loading or unloading will be taken here. Okay, and this is the example of Mumbai Pune Expressway. State highway. Okay, the total, and this is very difficult to remember, so don't go for that one. And another thing was the national highway, the design speed will be 100 kilometer per hour. Okay, remember these all are things I have already explained before. For the state highway, it is 80 kilometer per hour. And for major district roads, okay, major district road which connects to the state highway. Okay, so the design speed will be 60 kilometer per hour to 80 kilometer per hour. And for other district road it is 50 to 60 kilometer per hour, and here it is for village road it is 40 to 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, arterial roads, no frontage access, no standing vehicles, or very little cross traffic. So whatever these types of roads you are seeing, think that you are visualizing it, the roads in the Pune. Okay, so whatever roads which comes under this classification, that is urban classification, arterial, subarterial, so these types of roads just to visualize in the city. Okay, so the design speed will be 80 kilometer per hour. For example, um, while going from college, okay, from Chandanagar to Erwada, correct? I think. Erwada, straight road, na? Chandanagar, Phoenix Mall, Tata Ghat, and Erwada. Okay, those type of road, whatever see, those are the arterial roads. Okay, and the lane width will be around 50 to 60 meters. Okay, divided road with the full or partial parking. Pedestrians are allowed to walk only at the intersections. Okay, here we have some zebra crossing. The pedestrians are allowed to cross. I think And the subarterial roads, bus stops but not standing vehicles. Okay, here we have less mobility with respect to the arterials. Okay, spacing it will be from 0.5 kilometer. Speed design will be 60 kilometer per hour and lane width will be 30 to 40 kilometer. Sorry, 40 to my bad. Sorry, 30 to 40 meter. Collector roads which connects to the arterial roads. Okay, connects the and distributes the traffic from local streets. Okay, provide access to the arterial roads. Okay, for example, Chandanagar is there, Yarwada is there, your Dole Patel College is there, which connects to this road. Okay, and some lane roads will be there. So these all are called as the collector streets. Parking is permitted. Design speed will be 50 km per hour and lane width will be 20 to 30 meter. Local streets, that is lane, whatever you see, its design speed will be the 30 km per hour and lane width will be the 10 to 20 meter. Primary access to the residence, business or any abutting properties. Okay, if this is your area, call it as Shivaji Nagar. Okay, here we have some houses. Okay, these roads are called as the local street roads. Shall I continue or shall I take in the next class?
Sir, in next class.
Okay, okay. I will take it in next class. Just I will okay. For MCQ's point of view, just I will finish this one road pattern. From next class, I can take the new concept. Give me only 5 minutes. So here we have seen about the roads. Okay, like this from an area it moves in a different directions. So those all are considered in a geometric way. So we have different patterns, that is a rectangular or block pattern, radial or star pattern, radial or circular pattern, and radial or grid patterns. Okay. So whatever we can see here, this one is a rectangular or block pattern. For example, this is your area. Okay. There will be a road connecting like this. Okay, the road which is forming in a rectangular way or a rectangular or block pattern, so we will call it as a rectangular or a block pattern. So here you can see the radial one. Okay, here you can see radial and the grid pattern, the hexagon pattern. Just I will show you the example. This is one of the example in the Chandigarh. Here you can see the yellow colors which I am marking. It is a road. Okay, so this type of pattern results to the rectangular or block pattern. Here you can see the radial or circular pattern. Okay, this is the central business hub. Okay, from here, or you can say, for example, this is your Swargate bus stand. Okay, this is your area from where the road runs in a radial directions. Okay, here you can see radial or circular pattern. From here, the vehicles can move in this direction. This is one of the hexagon pattern. Okay. See here, in the very next class, these all points are most important. Okay, in that JICAR committee is one of the most important. IRC, okay, IRC is most important, and first, second, and third 20-year plan. These all are very important on offline mode for MCQs. Okay, so if you don't attend the next class, then it will be very difficult to understand the concepts which are coming in the next and next units. So don't forget to attend the next class. And, JICA committee. One second. Okay. In the next class, by the next class, the first unit will be over. So do one thing, comment your roll numbers, and you can leave the class. If anybody have any doubt means you can ask, but don't skip the upcoming class. Okay, it is most important. Comment your roll numbers. You can leave the class.